Good day, everybody. Jason won't learn to survive. Sorry about the 3 4 week delay in videos. I had surely hoped to have the survival kit challenge done by now and the videos for that posted. But we had a death in the family. In between the death in the family and getting the house ready for winter, getting the air conditioners out, and all that fun stuff, takes up more time than I want to spend doing stuff like that. Not real fun things. It's been a rough year, not just for me, but for everybody worldwide. And I just want to thank you all for sticking with me, watching my videos, commenting. I really appreciate it. I hope things go back to normal one day soon. And maybe we can all have a meeting across the internet and have a beer and a toast to things going back normal. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. I got a couple emails over the last couple weeks. I've got my email information and my YouTube information uh, page, and every now and then I get an email. And I usually respond with an email, but I decided to do a video on these two, and this is the first one. So let me pull up the email. Jason, my name is Phil. I ran across your channel about a month ago, and I seen you did some knife reviews. I'm 16 years old, I'll be 17 in December, and I'm looking to get my first fixed blade knife. I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the choices and all the companies, all the different blade steels, and different designs of knives. Could you offer any advice at what would be the perfect knife? Well, there's no such thing as a perfect knife, Phil. As far as that goes, choosing a knife is kind of like choosing a wife or a girlfriend. You're going to have to like it. And if you buy a knife and you decide 2 years down the road you don't like it and you get rid of it, you're not going to get back what you have into it. Kind of really like getting rid of a wife or a girlfriend now, ain't it? All joking aside, I'm trying to have a sense of humor here. There's some questions that I have that you didn't give that information in your email. I don't think anybody would have thought about giving that type of information out. What is the intended purpose of the knife? Blade steels, um, blade design, blade shape all play a role in a knife's intended use. And I break knives down in the fixed blade category into three categories, and that's hunting and fishing, fighting, and utility. Now, a utility knife can also be a fighting knife. A fighting knife can also be a utility knife. There's a whole different ways of looking at it. But without getting too technical here, I picked three knives that I really like, and I will explain each knife to you and what their intended use is and different things about them, and maybe that'll help you. The first one is the Gerber Freeman Guide. This is a very soft steel. Is a uh, I think it's a 5CR15 MOV steel. Now this is a hunting knife. This is not a camp knife. It's not something you want to do. I've seen videos where people baton with it. Just not my thing with this knife. This is just a straight up hunting knife. It's designed for field use, dressing an animal, degutting an animal. Um, I've had a Freeman Guide for 2 years now. My first one is still hanging up back there. And for 2 years hunting, this has been my go to knife. For me, perfect size, lightweight, so that's been my go to hunting knife. Now, as far as like a general utility slash fighting knife, I like the M&P Special Operations Survival Knife. I do not consider this a survival knife per se. It is and it isn't. It is a HCR 13 MOV full tang blade, hammer pommel, oblong handle with the palm swell, so it's a very comfortable to grip. It's kind of like a K-bar. It's got the saw back. Now I've tried the saw back out. It does not do too good on tree branches, but boy will it chew through drywall and paneling. Um, but you know, it's a Smith and Wesson M&P knife. This is more of a tactical type knife, you know, so you could extract yourself from a building, you know, cut through a wall with it, or, you know, fight with it. So this is not something that I would want to carry in the wild, but in an urban environment would be a great knife for that. Now, a good all around knife that could be used as a fighting knife, can be used as a camp knife, can be used as a utility knife. There's no, is designed to be all that is the Gerber Strong Arm. Now, for a smaller knife, this thing is heavy and beefy. You can see here, like I showed in my review video, it's got a very thick spine. It's a very thick, beefy knife. This is a fighting knife. This is a utility knife. This is a hunting knife. This is just kind of an all-around do-it knife. Now, depending on what your laws are on fixed blade knives and carrying fixed blade knives, or is it going to go in a kit, this would probably be the one I'd recommend to you. Now, I will tell you, go someplace that has them, and hopefully they have them in the box and not the blister pack, and hold it, because it may not be comfortable for you. You know, some people are comfortable with different types of handle shapes. You know, there's just a whole lot that goes into what knife is right for one person. So there are three options that you can look at and see if any of them are comfortable for you. And narrowing down your intended purpose for the knife is going to make a big difference in helping you along the way in your choices. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I will talk to you guys later. Take care of yourself and take care of one another.